Our son Gavin, at 11 months, was diagnosed with cancer back in 2011. And then the first grief camp, I think, was in May, I'm thinking, and then they asked me if Dylan would be interested.
Well, when I was little, I didn't really have a concept of grief, because I mean, it didn't make sense to me. And then as I started after camp the first time, I kind of understood what it was, but it was hard for me to grasp and to make sense of how to go through the steps. But as I went again and did more counseling, and I finally understood how I needed to work through it to get to where it didn't bother me all the time. Because in my head, I was the only person going through a death like that nobody else could understand what was happening. But then when you get there and you have these kids of big age differences and they're all going through the same thing, it really shows that you're not alone and there's other people who are going through this and who have been through it. I often think of all the people that helped and how they showed they cared for all the kids and just helped us go through everything that we were going through. Another big thing that really stuck out to us was the balloons. We would always do those, and we even kept doing it on his birthday, and we still do it today for his birthday every year. We made teddy bears out of old blankets, and that just really stuck with me because it was a good way to remember him and a good way to keep something of him on me when I was younger, and I still have that today.
I think it was good for the family just to kind of have remembrance of our son.
Yeah, I would say it helped a lot, because especially when you're that young, you don't necessarily, you think that only your world's falling apart, and it lets you know that other people are going through that too.
I would highly encourage grief camp. I said for several reasons. I think it is good for kids to see other kids dealing with grief also. I think it's good because also, you meet, the parents meet, or not just the parents, the grandparents, the guardians, of the children. Also meet and discuss what the kids went over that day, but it's also good for everyone to know that everybody is dealing with the same emotions.
It'll eventually be okay. It takes time and it's hard, but it'll eventually be okay, especially if you're able to reach out and get help when you need it.